Yeah, hello. I need to connect my earbuds. Hello, sorry. I got the message from Gus about I only checked my messages, but that they were not going to be able to make it. But I was already ready to go. So here I am. It's just me. Boo. Sorry, everybody. That's disappointing. Just me. And it's so funny. I did not even think that we were supposed to be streaming today. So I was like, oh, crap. And yeah. So here we are. How is everybody? What's up? What's happening? What's the haps? Why is that? What's happening? I can't see my earbuds. I just want to get the sound working before. Uh, So if I've got some content, we might need to put a lot of content. Okay, my earbuds are connected. Let me make sure that okay, yeah. Alrighty. I gotta do it all myself. I'm in Chrome. When I've been going through Firefox, the sound hasn't been working. So yeah. Uh okay. Hello to Max and Demi, Calliope, Cats. Thank you, Cats. I did get that share. I might actually watch it. Isn't it funny how you've been sending me stuff and it's like body hun, body hun, body hun. Now she's a Shapley hun. And I just got admitted to the Make Wellness pre-launch group. Exciting. So I'll be getting some content from that. Hello, August. Yes, I caught up on my anti-MLM stuff as well. I was like obsessed. Oh, Wendy, would you like to jump on? I can send you a link if you want to, if you're keen, Wendy, let me know and I'll send you a link. Yeah, so what's been happening? Did everybody watch? I was in the middle of watching Savannah's live. I've already watched Erin's live. As I was watching Erin's live about our influencer Veronica Cross. No, Victoria Cross. I did search for Veronica Cross and I'm like, who is she? And I couldn't find her under that name because that's not her name, Tish. That's not her name. Okay. All right. I'm going to have a co-host in a minute, everybody. Let me check your Instagram in a moment, Wendy. Yeah, so while I was still watching while I was still watching Erin's thing, I was like looking up what's her name? Victoria Cross. And I've got another video. I got a video. I don't know whether it's the same one Erin's doing because it is about MLM. So it'll be really interesting. Isn't she just awful? And I have done a video about Shopley maybe a month ago now. And what they want to be the new TikTok, and they just are not going to be, because as Savannah showed, they're selling Elamere, and it's a Ponzi scheme. It's like they're recruiting. They're just recruiting people because they're not selling anything yet. Yeah. Okay. We'll have Wendy along soon. Exciting. That's so funny that the first time she's on a Sunday roast and the Clown Town are not here. Clown Town, get in the comments, get amongst it. Okay. So we will check some stuff out. I have a little bit of content. Can I spoil some of my Tishmas content? Oh, the Shopley website that I saw that Savannah shared. And I haven't seen much, but they are all over. They have a lot of videos on YouTube. But I think that they're just too late. They can't. Even what happened with TikTok Shop was not, like that was a late addition. And I imagine it was probably like if YouTube could have done stuff like that, like YouTube could have um had like a YouTube shop of sorts, but they didn't go that way because all the creators sort of like had their own sort of merch and things like that. And now TikTok shop is sort of like taken that mantle. And, like I think it's something that you couldn't plan for, but now you are, you know what I mean? Yeah. All right. I'm gonna send myself some content. This is on my phone. Also join us on Blue Sky, people. I love it. I like it. Oh, is Wendy here? Oh, Wendy is here. Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. How are
Okay, good.
you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Thank you for joining me.
Oh, anytime. I love this. Like normally I'm like winding down for bed and somehow I'm like wired right now, so it's like perfect.
I'm so surprised because it's late. It's late for you. I know.
Yeah. And I'm moving back
Usually
home
you're
with my
like,
parents, which that's another hour away. So it'll be 3 hours difference from the clown town instead of two.
oh no. Oh
Yeah.
right. Um, I'm envious of the cool weather. Well, it's hot here, but also the air conditioners are broken, so
Ooh, that's not fun.
oh, it's
I'm
awful.
I'm a summer girly, but I need my AC too.
No, I hate summer. And it's so funny because I mean, I always compare Queensland to Florida. Very
Mhm.
similar, like similar in being conservative and like a little bit like that. Like and for some reason I have never lived anywhere else. I did try to move to Melbourne once. But I think because I was like not mentally well, I just wanted to go home, and so I was like, I want to go back home, and so that's what I did.
Yeah. For me, like,
Yeah.
stuff isn't really working out here, so I'm gonna move back for a little bit and then, save up some money so that I can move to Vegas, which that's my dream. So,
Oh, really?
yeah, it'll be good.
Oh, what do you like about Vegas?
I love the weather. Like I said, I'm a summer girly. I love the sun, and I'm moving back to Connecticut, which is like Seattle weather. So it's going to be like dark and gloomy for a while. So not looking forward to that. But there's a lot of like arts in Vegas too. Like I'm not a gambler, I'm not a drinker, but I love arts.
Mhm.
I love the music scene. I love interactive like art exhibits, things like that. and Vegas really has a lot more than I mean, I'm in Oklahoma now, definitely more than Oklahoma, so
Mhm, mhm. Yeah, Ryan Blankface, that school administrator dude, gross.
oh god, he is awful.
Mhm, mhm.
Yeah, happy
Yeah,
I'm not gonna
I
have to deal with him anymore.
yeah. I can't imagine, like, if people are privileged enough to be able to move to blue states, like, I can see that that would be great, but it's like, you know, how long is it gonna last? We don't know,
Mhm.
because from the looks of it, like it's not going to be very functional. Like
No.
all of these incompetent people in like major roles, like
It's like they're researching who would be the worst decision possible, and it's like, got it.
yeah,
It's awful.
or a rapist. It's
Mhm.
like who's going to be
Yeah.
the worst, or a sexual predator, or both. Both. Matt Gates, but he's out of it, you know.
Oh, thank
That's the
God.
only that's the only plus there, like that he put himself out of it. His freaking whatever is in that report must be bad if
Oh, yeah.
he quit. Oh,
Mhm.
exciting. I think it'll get leaked eventually,
Oh, yeah.
honestly.
I would not be surprised. I'm honestly more surprised it hasn't gotten leaked at this point.
True, true. Um, yes. I'm just it's just a little bit terrible. Okay. I have I'm gonna I didn't have I wonder if Val can share the folder with me. Let me send her a message because oh no, maybe they can keep it. Okay. I have this is a post from Doug Wood of Tavia. So oh my gosh, Trump's picks for IRS wants to abolish the IRS, repeal 16th Amendment, and replace federal income tax with a 23% sales tax. Oh my God,
Mhm.
that sounds all bad. Yeah. Um, I just don't know. I just don't know if anyone knows what they're doing there. Do you know,
No.
and the thing that gets me the most is that all these oligarchs, these billionaires, right? Do they I know they want money, right? That's fine. Like I get the wanting of the money, right?
Mhm.
But they're going to destroy society, so they will not have a world to have their money in. Do you
Mhm.
know what I mean? Like
Oh, yeah. It's like even as simple as like I don't wanna say simple because none of these things are simple, you know? But when you're looking at, like, immigration policies and stuff and the workers' rights in America, it's like, you know, when you're sending quote unquote "illegal people" I don't buy into that bullshit. But, you know, when you're sending these hardworking people home that have paid into their taxes, that do jobs that no American wants to do, and, you know, we are reliant on that labor. Like, there's no way around that. We are reliant on that. And to just throw that all away because, like, they're illegal, it's like, what the fuck are we doing? Like, we're human beings at the end of this, you know? Like,
mhm.
why aren't there programs for people who are paying into the system to become naturalized? Like, that would be a much better solution. But no,
Yeah,
let's just
yeah.
throw them away because, you know, they're criminals. Well, look who's the fucking president.
Mhm. Mm. Yeah, I think that looking at how some of the Democrats have been, and I think I did a stream yesterday about like what Australia should do differently because we have a federal election coming up. But
Mhm.
the way that the Democrats sort of needed to lose because they were just going to keep treading water, and there
Mhm.
needs to be big change. There needs to be big change. Unfortunately, it's going to hurt a lot of people on the way, and
Oh, yeah.
and I and that is the Democrats' fault.
Mhm.
They fucked it up. Joe Biden, it's him. It's Joe Biden.
Oh,
Selfish,
yeah.
selfish fucking old man. Selfish old man should not have been running in the first place. Said he wasn't going to. Like everything can be drawn back to him. You
Yeah,
know.
none of us wanted him. Like, when you have the American people screaming, like, "We want Bernie Sanders," and he's not even, like, popping up, it's like, "Okay, what the fuck are you guys doing? Like, you're not
Hmm.
listening to the people, you're not listening to what we need, and you're wallowing when it comes to, like, actual issues, like, with Palestine and everything, like, Biden is just complacent the whole thing."
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. They do need to be more direct, and like they're just they're already compliant. They're already like, oh well, we need to work with him. No, fuck that. Fuck that. You need to, and there needs to be a riot, but not
Oh, yeah.
not like a J6 riot.
No, no, but something needs to change because this shit ain't working.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, I've got hang on, what? Yes, okay. This is from Doug Wood. You might have seen this on Instagram. It's a picture. Okay. It's terrible. It's fat phobic.
Oh, yeah, I saw this.
Hang let me go a little bit bigger. No, hang on, let me do this. 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 Hang on. Okay, there we go.
There we go.
All right, Doug says this photo was taken in 1946. This girl is Susan. She is 45 years old, has 2 children. Susan never exercises, sleeps late, eats whatever she wants, even drinks beer instead of water. Like, exclusively? Doug drinks water instead of beer instead of water. What does Susan do? Susan has no set. Susan is the woman in the upper right corner of the photo.
That's just so nasty, like, first off, what does that woman's weight have to do with anything? Like, you're just
Mm-hmm.
using this fat shaming post in order to sell your diet supplement. That is dangerous, by the way,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. People who get off it have been diagnosed with malnutrition.
Yeah.
So great. Um.
Yeah,
Also,
I'd
this is
rather have
definitely.
pounds on me.
Oh,
I'm actually the heaviest that I've been, and I look much better than I used to, like,
mm.
you know?
I haven't seen
Oh,
Julie Anderson's spoof.
let me see if I can find it real quick, and I'll send it to
Okay.
you.
Agree with you there, August. Love Jasmine Crockett. Her energy is what we need. Um, yeah, so we've got a bit of fat phobia here. What else have we got? Uh, I mean, it's a clear red flag if you've got clear red flag. Condescending tone person, yes, you can have that one. Yeah.
I'll have to
That
dig a
this
little bit, but if I find it, I'll send it to you.
Okay, okay. Yeah, no, Doug is revolting, and
Mhm.
this is very, very much his MO. But also, women in 1946 did not wear like Aloe Yoga branded gear. Like that is not from
No,
1946. Like you can even see
and this is
where the photo cuts off.
I was gonna say, this is so incredibly photoshopped, like
That's not even a human. It doesn't even look like it's very strange.
it looks like
Like,
one of those, like, Bigfoot sighting pictures where it's always grainy and shit.
It looks like did you ever watch Count Duckula, the
No.
vegetarian? He was like this vegetarian Dracula, but he was a duck, and he had this like his like nanny, it looked like Nanny. If anyone knows that. Okay. So if you've got anything to do with like toxic diet culture, body image, da 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 da, all that sort of stuff, you can definitely do that one. Oh, okay. So I've obviously got a lot from Enagic because they're my favesies.
Mhm.
There is. I'll see if I can send myself a couple of things because um they've got this men's group that they've been all right, let me do. They've got this men's group that they have been oh no, it's already in my drive. Oh my goodness. Stop. Are you that is amazing. Thank you so much, Denny. I don't even have
Congrats,
like a
congrats.
I don't even have a like a membership thing. Oh my goodness. That is so cool. Thank you so much, Demi. Demi and William were like it was just me, Demi and William on my stream yesterday, just yakking it up about um politics. So yeah. Uh okay, let me have a look. Okay, so this is Enagic. It's a reel, and this is a team called Legacy Brotherhood. So
I already
yeah.
don't like it.
Hopefully the sound works. Hang on, let me press pause on him. Oh, it might have copyrighted music. So let me see what I can do, and might have to just like turn it on and off and stuff. So in my in my Tishmas promo, it's like raw milk, chin ups, and no shirts. Like a lot of no shirts. Bit homoerotic, you know.
Oh, 100%.
Unfor- unfortunately, um, they are using men's mental health and problems like that to recruit. So, mm,
Because, like, $6,000 water is gonna solve mental health issues.
we'll see what they're selling is the what's it called uh the workout group, right? So everybody's
Okay,
working out, that sort of stuff. They're doing that. And then I think they're pouncing on the opportunity.
gotcha.
Okay. Let me know if you can hear the music or hear the sound.
Showed a piece of yourself that I haven't seen before, and I honour that, and it takes courage.
I'm overly excited to actually have my son here with me. Think of anything better?
He looks
Disgust-
so
I'm so disgusted by this group. They are using like men and their relationships and their vulnerability. Like this is if there was no MLM involved in this, this would be amazing. This would be amazing. But there's an MLM involved in it. It's so fucking gross.
Yeah, and the guy just said he brought his son with him, like, and he didn't look that old, so how old is the son? I don't want, like, this stuff to be forced on kids, like, hopefully the kid is, like, old enough to make his own decisions, but
There's a guy named James at the moment. He's gone to 6A now. They always say they want to get to 6A, but the Australians are making more than the Americans because it's not saturated yet. It will be though. It will be soon. And there's a guy and he's just turned 18. Like he's just 18 and he is a 6A. He's been earning a lot of money and they're going after tradies and stuff like that. So tradesmen and
Mhm.
oh, you want to get off the tools and stuff. And it's like, we need tradesmen. Like it's great. Like, but we need tradesmen, guys.
Right.
All right. Oh, come on, computer.
Can't describe the emotions that are going through me at the moment.
That's changed my life for the better. I'm a better dad and a better person. I don't have the tools to regulate my emotions.
Aussie men are suffering. We need this. I feel a shift already just being here.
Okay, have a look at this dude's shirt. Do not comply. World Health Organization, UN, WF, which I think is the World Economic Forum. Do not comply. This guy, total, if he was American, he'd
Anti-masker.
be, yeah. If he
Mhm.
was American, he'd be a sovereign citizen. So
Oh,
he
yeah.
is like pro-Trump, anti-vaccine, blah, 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 blah. And he is an energetic person, but he's just started LifeWave stuff. Total fucking freak.
Here's the thing, like, I don't know how therapy works in Australia, but if you have money for an MLM, especially 2 MLMs, you have money for therapy, and
Mhm.
therapy will do you wonders. Like, we need to destigmatize therapy in general, but especially for men because, like, it is healthy to release your emotions. It is healthy to cry. Like, they have good intentions, but it's linked to an MLM, which is gonna suck them dry. It's like, you have to do better for yourself without compromising your financial status.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And
I'm
this,
just gonna cut the cam for a few.
okay. Um, all that means to me is that he gives absolutely no shits about anyone but himself. Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
it. Pro Trump, yeah. Um,
Here, pure joy and love in my heart for each and every one of you. You all turned up today and stepping into the heart, because when you step into your heart, or you go from your head to your heart, that's, in my experience,
so this guy's kind of the leader, one of the leaders. His name's Mitchell. He calls himself something sensei. So love that
Oh,
appropriating our
no.
culture. Yeah.
We love a
Like
good white man calling himself sensei. God.
mm-hmm. Yeah. So this guy definitely knows what he's doing. He knows that he is ripping people off. These other people I'm not so sure about. But yeah, really,
Mhm.
really disgusting.
Yeah.
it's the toughest journey you'll ever face. It's going from here to there. It's about 12, 14 inches, depending on how long your neck is.
So checking out with a sense of community and a sense of satisfaction that I've found my people.
Somewhere over the rainbow.
Yeah.
Just join
that just
Bumble BFF if you want friends. Like, there's so many other resources that you can do. There's book clubs, there's events at your local, if you go to church, if you go to a community center, if you go to like the veterans place, there's so many resources out there to meet new people. Like, I moved
yeah,
halfway across the
absolutely.
country and I have friends out here. And, I'm going to miss them when I leave, but it is
Hmm.
possible to find people around you that
Yeah.
don't want your money.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. There is no support group that you should have to pay to be a part of. Ever.
No.
Ever, ever.
If it's a hobby,
Um,
like, okay, pay for your crafts and stuff, but you shouldn't be paying somebody to be like, okay, let me like pay per month just to be your friend.
mhm, mhm. And there was also so they do boxing as well. So that was like that bit, and they like, oh, let's be men and hit each other because we're men. And the older guy there, he is also he knows what he's doing too. So there's a couple of people who's at the lead, who are at the head of that bunch of people, and they all know exactly what they are doing, and it's gross, and they suck.
Have you ever heard the theme song to Two and a Half Men? I know
Yeah.
it's niche. That's what I think of when I hear these menly groups. I just hear men, 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 menly men.
Just guys being dudes,
Yeah.
dudes being guys.
Oh, quick squirrel trail, but since
Yes.
my family won't see this, like my nephew was just part of a pyramid scheme, and
No.
I tried so hard to tell my family, like, get his ass out of it. Like, this is not good. It was one of those like door to door things where, like, oh, let me get you like onto Comcast, for example. And um, it was definitely a pyramid scheme. But they were like, oh, well, he'll learn some stuff like, customer service and people bonding. I'm like, you can do that in retail. Like, he was working like, 60, 70 hours, would get out super late, and this kid is 19, you know?
Oh,
So he finally had enough and walked out, and, like, my brother is pissed, but I'm like, "Look, first off, not your kid. Second off, like, it was a pyramid scheme, like, no, he had every right to walk out." So, good on him for
yeah.
being like, "Fuck this shit." But, yeah, it just sucks 'cause, like, that side of my family, like, they don't necessarily, like, join pyramid schemes, but they support them. Like, I have one
Mm.
person who has put doTERRA essential oils on my fresh surgery scars. Um,
No. Oh
it
my
was peppermint.
god.
That was awful.
Oh,
Um, I've had somebody buy me a bomb party ring. Like, it's
oh
yeah. So,
no.
like I said, nobody's gonna see this, but I had to get that shit out there. Like, oh,
Well, my sister's next door neighbor was in Sensi, so my sister used to order lots of Sensi, and I've had Sensi products as well. But she also used the ASEA, which is, if anyone can remember, I think Jessie Lee was taking it very early in her treatment, and it was the thing that tasted like bleach. Um,
oh
she said that
no.
she was, yeah, I had drunk it as well, and it just tastes like salty water. Not that to me, but that's just
But still, I don't wanna
we
drink
had different
ocean
tastes.
water, like, ew.
Yeah, no, no. Um, and my sister was convinced it was helping her skin, and yeah, but that it is what it is. Oh no, I've got an eyelash. Okay. Okay. So what can we have a look at next? So if you got anything there, I think that was kind of cringy, but maybe like emotionally manipulative. Definitely there's some white privilege in there.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
You've got privilege.
On a retreat with just a bunch of my friends. Yeah.
Uh, the it's so funny, the Aussie and Adric people who have this um hippie aesthetic and are like actively supporting fascists. Like it's not free love, guys. Like,
No.
it's not free love. Uh, and then the main person, the one of the biggest leaders, who's a woman, she's like, I'm pro woman, I'm such a feminist, and she's pro Trump, and it's like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
Get
those things are an oxymoron.
Yes, they sure are. Okay. Ooh, this is kind of old, but it's just I've got screenshots. They're easy because there's no sound involved in a screenshot. For some
That
reason,
works.
my sound just My sound just never works. Oh, hang on, where is this? That window. Alrighty. Let me do this and we'll go here. It wants to put me in that big window. Jesus.
Well, you're the star of the show.
Oh no, that's not. Okay. So this person says, "Where are my young girlies at? This is a great opportunity." Oh, I don't know if this is. Oh no, this is a. I don't know which MLM it is though, because I got this too long ago. Where my young girlies are, this is a great opportunity to learn about products, learn about the business, and possibly win some free Lulu. Let me know if you want the link, and I hope to see you guys tonight. Ew, this is so terrible.
That is so predatory.
I know. Where are my college age 18 to 25 fresh out of high school friends at?
Yeah. Like, this is exactly how my nephew got roped into this shit, you know?
I bet. Yeah, exactly.
Going
Well,
for like, this job market is terrible. Like, I'm in the job market right now. It is rough. So, you know, it is tempting when you've gone like months, even a year without getting any, you know, any callbacks, and then you see this shit.
yep. A wellness event for Gen Z, Wednesday, July 17th. Real stories, info on our gut health and our new cellular detox. I'm going to guess this might be MRA because I'm seeing the pink, or it could be Plexus, I suppose, pink drink.
Mm.
Cellular detox. I'm trying to remember. Lululemon gift card giveaway. The Enagic people also do these giveaways where they, like they'll have something happening and it'll be like $500 giveaway. I'm not allowed to just do that. Like there are rules for like raffles and giveaways like that. Yeah. So super predatory.
Yeah, and
From
usually when they
people
make those
who
posts of like, you know, comment below and you'll enter to win, you know, nobody wins those things. It's just really it's phishing, really. They're just looking for your information.
because you know how Kelsey Ray does a giveaway every week.
Mhm.
It's like, share this to enter my giveaway. It's like, oh, honey, no. All right.
No.
Oh, I think this is so this is Beyond Slim. And this is a rep who says, sure, send me the link and I'll research about it. Not going to pay $139 for anything unless there's great reviews with results. Oh, wait, never mind. I just checked your link and realized that it's an MLM. Not interested. Thank you, though. Like, yeah,
Good.
go. And this person says, it's not an MLM. And can I ask why that matters? MLM is usually stay-at-home moms just trying to support their families so they can stay home and take care of their kids. This isn't that. I'm just an affiliate, but I don't see why MLMs are so snuffed at. It's supporting families.
It's not an MLM, but I'm going to defend it anyway cuz it is an MLM.
And Beyond Slim is definitely an MLM.
Uh-huh.
So this is her accompanying comment. But even the
Oh,
face is like, okay. It's truly disheartening to see how many people refuse to support those working in MLMs, and even though Beyond Slim is not MLM, people assume we are like this person. God, this is poorly written. It's disgusting. We pour our hearts and souls into our business, striving to provide for our families and build a better future, yet we face so much negativity and skepticism. But it's not, you're not pouring it in to provide for you. Like it's not actually providing anything. Yes, you work hard, most people in MLMs work hard. Unfortunately, they don't receive the pay that they deserve for it. Like,
Right. And also, can we stop pouring into people, stop pouring our hearts and souls, like, stop pouring.
I don't need to pour. I don't want anything poured on me, near me. Thank
No.
you. We pour all this time into this and make nothing. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
MLMs and affiliate opportunities offer us a chance to achieve financial independence. 1% of you can get
Ooh, the
financial
chance.
independence. Yeah. Yeah. Flexibility and personal growth. We aren't just selling products, we are sharing our passion and helping others discover incredible opportunities for health and wellness. Zip Slim's just weight loss. That's not health and wellness. I'm sorry.
No, that's just, here, drink this lemonade and, shit yourself. That's pretty much what it is.
It's about building a community, supporting one another, and creating success together. That's another pay for community when you don't have to.
Mhm.
I get it because especially I know that like moms, that it can be a lonely thing to be a mom, to be at home with your children, especially when they're young and they're maybe not, you don't have anyone to talk to. And so an MLM can seem like a good opportunity to have community. And unfortunately, many MLMers know that, and that's why they prey on us. So,
Mhm.
how many stories? If we had $1 for all the stories that started out with "I just had my baby," and we would be, all the anti-MLM people would be millionaires, because it's just such a common story.
If we had
Um,
$1 for every, like, stay-at-home mom in an MLM, we'd have more money than 99% of the people in these MLMs.
mhm.
Just by
We could
knowing one
stop
person.
being anti-MLM.
Mhm.
Yes. When you dismiss or criticize these opportunities, especially MLMs, you're not just rejecting a business model. You're undermining the hard work, dreams, and determination of countless individuals who are striving to make a difference in their lives. It is disappointing and, quite frankly, disgusting to see such lack of support. For somebody who is not, who says they're not in an MLM, sure are talking about it with a lot of knowledge and like sensitivity.
Right. Like, if somebody is gonna start criticizing, let's say, I don't know, custodians, for example, am I gonna start being like, "Well, how dare you, like, do this and blah, 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 blah." Like, "But I'm not a custodian, but here's how it all works out." Like, that just doesn't make any sense, you know? Like, y
Oh,
if
goodness.
how many of you in the chat have ever had to come to the defense of your job? Like, no, it's not a scam,
Uh,
I promise, we're good. It's not a scam.
I have to say that you have had to defend teaching before, but that's different. Teaching is definitely one of
Well, you're
those
not
things that people.
recruiting people to be a teacher
I'm
too.
not. It's definitely a different thing. Like where we get accused of like, you get so many holidays and what else? Oh, it's my fault that kids don't know how to read when they get out of school, and like, hello, they have parents. Like,
Right.
I'm
Like,
just I'm not responsible for all of that. Come on.
no.
And
No. That's
I often
different.
hear,
And like that's stupid. Like, you shouldn't have to defend being a teacher. Like, like, you work when the schools are open. Like, you have no control over when you're gonna get a break or not. And to be fair, y'all deserve a break, you know? Like, it's just asinine.
well, I took early long service leave because we had an 11-week term, this term, and I was like, I've done one 12-week term, and even my nice classes, my good classes that I liked, I was like, get away from me. I can't stand to look at you. I didn't realize how much we really do need a break from each other because
Oh
you
yeah.
end up just like, I can't stand this class,
Mhm.
So, yeah, that was good. But so I'm on holidays now for summer holidays, which is nice, except for the lack of air conditioning.
Yeah, absolutely fair.
um,
Just come visit me when I move to Connecticut. You'll be nice and cold.
uh, I think there's I'm gonna move down south soon, and I'm looking at rentals and stuff, but I don't know if it'll be in the next year or so. But there's a place which is so the capital city of Queensland is called Brisbane, which I do love. I do love Brisbane.
Mhm.
But I lived there once and it was just a bit too expensive. Um, but I was living on my own. If I move down, I think my dad will move down with me as well, because I'm an old lady. I don't want to live with anyone, you know.
That's
Um,
fair.
yeah, and but just outside of Brisbane, around about an hour away, is Toowoomba, and it is like in the mountains. It's really cold all the time, even in summer. So that's around where I. It's close enough to
Oh,
Brisbane. So yeah, that's where I want to go, around Toowoomba. There's lots of nice like little nooks and crannies and nice little like towns. Yeah.
that's a really good
Alrighty.
goal to have. That sounds really nice.
Mm. I like the beach. Like I like living near the beach, but I don't actually go to the beach. Like
Mm.
I don't like sand. I don't want to go swimming. Like it's nice to look at.
Oh, I'm
That's
the
about it.
opposite. Like, you cannot get me out of the water.
Oh,
Like,
really?
yes. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I'm so
goodness.
excited because, like, I moved to a landlocked state, and now I'm going back home, and I'm like, "Yes, I get to go to the beach again this summer."
Well, Connecticut is on the coast, isn't it? Oh, it has a coastal.
Yeah.
Yes.
But if you're in Connecticut, you don't go to Connecticut beaches unless, you have
Oh.
friends that are already going. You go to Rhode Island because, Rhode
Oh.
Island, you actually have, like, the waves and stuff from the ocean, whereas Connecticut, you have, like, Long Island Sound that's blocking a lot of those waves, so you don't really get good waves there.
Do they have like stony beach? Like is it sandy or is it stony?
It's
Stony.
more stony, but also more shells, like, there's, like,
Right.
yeah, just shells everywhere. So you kind of need to wear like sandals when you're going there.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
There are
Oh, don't
great
get me wrong.
beaches there, but Rhode Island has the
Yeah.
waves.
Right. Well, I know like Australia's known for their beaches, so I'm like, and here I am saying, beaches.
I mean, I'm just like,
There are some
oh,
lovely
I want to
beaches.
go.
Oh, there's beautiful beaches, and even Um, so because where I live, there we have like sort of a man-made sort of beach place. Like, it's on the coast, and they sort of like dug it out. But there's a little town that's close to here, which is closer to the coast. And it's got the nicer beaches. So yeah.
Nice.
But if you go to North Queensland, you can't actually go swimming in the beach in summer because they have irukandji jellyfish, which are like deadly.
Yeah,
So you
no.
can't go swimming. Good old Australia and our dangerous creatures.
Right. The nature that tries to kill you. It's fine.
Mhm. It's all right. I've been bitten by a redback spider. It really
Oh.
hurt. Yeah. Like they'll and when it happened, I was like, "Oh my god!" I thought it was an ant bite. I stood on it. And I thought it was an ant bite, and I was like, "Oh, that really hurts." And then I was crying, and I was like, "Oh, this ant bite is making me cry. Oh, this ant bite is really bad."
Oh no.
And so then I went to the hospital. I'm like, "This ant bite is not an ant bite. I got bitten by a spider."
Oh.
And lucky it was just on my foot, so then it's like far away from all my organs and things like that. So yeah, just felt like my foot was on fire. That's it. It
Ooh.
was painful. Yeah, but I'm not scared of spiders or snakes or anything like that. I'm scared of cockroaches. You know, the things that can't really hurt me. Oh God, I hate
Mhm.
them.
Yeah,
Anyway,
I
this
caught a
lady
few
here,
here and I'm just
uh,
ready to move.
yeah, I think she's got some. I think I've got some comments here
Mm.
from her. Yeah, it's super sad. Everyone deserves to be able to make money in other means without being bullied. Do they, Marisol? It's not. That wasn't bullying. The person just said they
No.
didn't want to. That was very polite,
That was one of the
actually.
nicest responses I've seen. Like, most of the
Yeah.
time, people are like, "Go fuck yourself."
It says people just need to learn how to just keep scrolling if they don't like something. Marisol, it was a DM, girl. It was a DM. How do you keep scrolling on a
Right.
and then but the author? Exactly.
Oh,
You don't even know what you're
burn.
talking about.
Really got her there.
Got him. Yeah. And same with this one. I don't understand people and why they can't keep scrolling and they don't like something.
You can't scroll in a
It's the fact,
message.
yeah. It's the fact that she was interested and then automatically got swayed off because it's MLM. It's so frustrating.
Well, what's
She
frustrating
was,
is people like this that are like, well, if you're not going to buy my stuff, then you're not supporting women or you're not supporting people staying at home with their kids. It's like, no, we're not supporting an unethical business model that's taking advantage of said people.
mm-hmm,
How is
mm-hmm.
that bullying?
I know. I know. Oh, that's good, Tori. Yeah. I do like the vibes of going to the beach. I do. It's good vibes, but it's just like I don't want to do much. I like going with the dogs. I used to like going with dogs, but I've got too many to take now.
Fair.
Um although I took yeah, the smallest violin. Yes. I took because Mabel's really fat, so I thought that she was pregnant. Again, she faked me out like 3 times now. And Murphy's getting a bit chunky, so I took Mabel, Murphy, and Minnie, the 3 M's, Triple M, for a walk before we did our before I played with the ball with the others. So Mabel got
Nice.
2 bits of exercise, which she needs. So oh my god. Wow, talk about rude and disrespectful. It's an amazing product, and the only one missing out is this disgruntled human who is so close-minded, it's gross.
How is
The
not
haters
wanting
have
to support a multi-level marketing company, like, how is that close-minded? Like, if somebody were to offer me cyanide and I say no, is that being close-minded?
oh, it's natural. No, I don't know if cyanide is maybe like arsenic. If there's someone that offers you
Oh, cyanide is natural too, yeah. Uh-huh,
is it cyanide?
uh-huh.
Okay, yeah. It's natural. It's from nature. You can take it's from nature.
I had to have that literal conversation. Okay, do you guys, I don't know if they had this in Australia, but there was this very big shampoo company before Money. It was called Wen. And I don't think it was an MLM, but it had the same issue as Monat with like hair loss and everything. And this was another thing that my relative got into. And so she was like cleaning out her closet in the bathroom, and she finds this box of Wen hair care, and she's like, I want to give it to somebody. I was like, no, throw that shit in the garbage. And I told her like why, and why like Wen just went completely like out of business and shit. And so I pulled up the articles and she was just like flabbergasted. And she said that Well, it's all natural. It's supposed to be good. I was like, natural is a marketing term. I was like, cyanide is natural. Poison ivy is natural. Do you want to wipe yourself with poison ivy? And that's kind of when it hit her. I'm like, throw this shit away.
Wow.
Hmm.
Wow. That's crazy. Mm.
Yeah.
Uh,
So the whole like
so,
natural thing just drives me nuts.
Oh, and eating clean and
Hmm.
those terms. Oh,
Well, you're gonna eat
it's
Tide
like
Pods? Like, eating clean just makes me laugh because I just imagine somebody literally like washing and scrubbing their food.
oh. So Elizabeth said the haters have definitely gotten to me today. It's frustrating. Yeah, yeah. That person
The
who
person that
said,
politely said no.
"Oh wait, never mind. I just checked your link and realized it's an MLM. Not interested. Thank you though." That's cruel. How fucking dare they?
That's bullying. Saying thank you though is bullying.
She didn't, you know what? She should have put another smiley face on the end of the thank you though, and then it wouldn't have been bullying. Mhm.
Right?
Mhm.
She forgot the have a good day. That's
Have a
really
good
where the
day.
issue is.
Um, I'm trying to remember. Oh, this is the one who was looking for Gen Z people.
Oh gosh.
Oh, so that was all connected to it.
Gotcha.
Berberine quick guide. I think this might have been Plexus. I honestly can't remember. Berberine is a natural compound, natural, found in golden seal and in grape. It has a bitter taste and a bright yellow color. This powerful substance helps with blood sugar levels and strengthens the heartbeat. It strengthens our heartbeat. How do you
Not the heart
measure that?
itself, just the beat.
Offering significant health benefits. How can berberine be used for weight loss? Berberine helps reduce fat and support weight loss by lowering blood sugar and insulin levels. Some people lose weight without changing their lifestyle. Okay, that's just a random sentence. Some people lose weight without changing their lifestyle. How does that relate to the rest of the sentence? Like sentences. Choose a proven high absorption from form for best results. That doesn't even explain it.
And also, I'm sorry to go back to this topic again, but some people lose weight without changing their lifestyle. That just automatically sounds like skinny tea, and you know what skinny tea does to you.
Poop. Poopy poops.
Mhm.
Nature's Ozempic. Oh god. The GLP, the natural GLP scam. Okay.
Like I said, strong heartbeat, that's called palpitations. Exactly.
Yeah, that's not a good thing, ladies. All right.
Maybe that's how you're burning the weight because your heart's racing all day.
Oh, good. I'm glad that they're using Fox News as a source.
Mhm.
Really, really reliable.
It also says
Now,
on the bottom, first for women.
mhm.
Like,
To get abused, to
uh-huh,
be to be hit on by drunk men.
be preyed
This is
upon.
this is a picture of a TV. It's not even a screenshot. It's just somebody's television. The fuck?
Oh god, this is the same level of Jay, Tony's husband or partner, where he prints out the screenshots of his phone. Same level, same boomer level.
I love it. And that Jay is keeping some like printer place, getting there, going to get their cartridges every to refill it.
He is the only person that can walk into a Best Buy and know exactly where those ink cartridges are and which one he needs.
I like I haven't used a printer like that in a while, but I would have to look on my phone every fucking time because I would forget which model it was, and oh my
I
god.
haven't even owned a printer since I lived in Oklahoma. Like, that's how little I print.
Wow. Yeah. I uh I've got some downstairs, and there are some t-shirt transfers that are good for on an inkjet printer because you can print them, but I've probably got it if I need it, but I think it's just easier to, I don't know, like outsource it at this point in time. And
Mhm.
I haven't been doing t- t-shirt transfers lately. I've been doing like embroidery and stuff like that. So
Oh, nice.
um the more I see of these types of posts, the more I become convinced that that these people may not be fully literate, like not like past an early high school level, and it makes me sad. Yeah, I think there's a lot of that, and like that's why I do try to be careful of like judging people too harshly, because it is kind of classist to be like judging people's education, but that the thing that I read before, that's their copy, that's their advertising copy. That should be functional, and it should be easy to read and to the point.
And these are the
Um,
first people that'll sit there and claim that they did their research. So, like, I
yes,
don't have sympathy for those people. It's the people
no,
that were born, like, without that privilege of having a good education and
mm,
tossing it aside. Like,
that's
there's a
right.
huge difference between getting the education and actually using it.
Mm-hmm. I know that they probably won't start writing books about it yet, but I'd be interested to see what they write about this time of like the anti-vax people who do their own research and so on and so forth, because we went from the dark ages to the Renaissance where science was magical, and everybody was like pro science, and we can like look at these wonderful advancements, and we've just gone so backwards into not believing in science anymore. And it'd just be interesting to see what they write about. It's almost like a second dark ages where people are ignorant and they don't want to be in the light. Yeah, like we've got the technology now and nobody believes it.
Yep.
It's
Mhm. And, like, how do you
uh
argue with that? You just can't. You can't be like,
no,
"Look, this is a fake source," because every source is fake at this point.
that's right. That's right. And they'll see stuff like this. Look, Fox News channel. Now, Fox, oh, hang on, you can't see it you can kind of, so can you see the
Yep,
Fox News down the bottom there? So it says
yep.
Fox News channel. And so there'll be somebody who could use, it was on Fox News. And do you know Fox News lies to their audience 24/7? 24/7. Everything that they lied about everything to do with the election. Kamala's going to take your guns. She's going to do this. She's going to deregulate, like she's going to ban meat. Like they say these things, and people believe it because this news channel has like been lying to them for years and years and years. So they just believe it. They just believe it. And so somebody's going to look at this and they're going to go, hey, I saw it on the news that there's like natural alternatives to Ozempic.
Mhm.
And
Well, what drives me nuts is, like, Fox News has been on court record saying, like, "We're not a news source, we're an entertainment source," right? So, that's, like, their cop out, it's the same thing that Alex Jones pulled. It's like, "No, this is just for entertainment purposes bullshit," which I don't believe at this point. Like, it you're presenting it as factual information, you should be held responsible. Um there's something else I was gonna say
Mhm.
too, but that shit's long gone, so
That's it. I think
Mhm.
when the shit goes down, there needs to be some uh this network needs to be destroyed. It's like Disturbia, which
Mhm.
was the newspaper that was that basically was pro-Nazi. It was the propaganda newspaper for the Nazis. Disturbia. The guy who was the editor of the Disturbia, he was on trial with the war criminals at Nuremberg. Julius Streicher was his name. He was hung. Like there were consequences to him pushing this propaganda.
Mhm.
Unfortunately, or fortunately, I think Rupert Murdoch will die soon, which is great.
Mhm.
But he'll probably die without seeing justice. Same with Trump. He'll die without ever having justice.
Mhm.
So yeah. Uh, so this is the same person who did all the uh things about like natural Ozempic. The whole world just changed again. Praying for President Trump and his family. So these people, this is where I was like, I think Trump may have a good chance because a whole heap of MLMers were doing things on Facebook which said red heart, who are you voting for, red or blue heart? And all women, all red hearts. And I'm like, these women, what the fuck are you thinking? Like what how? And and mostly white women. And it's like, what the fuck are you doing? How are you like this? Like how does this make sense to you? It just breaks my brain. But
Oh, because of the promise of cheaper gas and cheaper groceries and shit. Like, that's all that matters to a white woman that stays at home at this point, right? No.
mhm, mhm,
Like, it's really divided between, like, people who actually look out for others and people who just look out for themselves.
mm. Oh wow, Cats, you saw it too. Yeah, it was very strange. I think they all started doing it. Like it was engagement bait, really,
Oh, yeah.
like anything else.
I saw, a few bomb party reps,
Oh,
post stuff like that too. One of which, I blocked because, like, unless you live here you don't know what the fuck is going on, you know?
mhm,
Like,
mhm.
you see a lot of it in the news, but it's worse when you get here, you know? But, she posted, like, "There's no such thing as a perfect state," and then posts Oklahoma voted all red, and I was like and she was celebrating that. We're 49th in education. We have a superintendent of schools who wants to force the Bible into schools, and not just the Bible, the Trump Bible, you know? You have a governor who is, a Christian nationalist. Um, who was it?
Is it DeWine? Is DeWine?
No,
No,
it's, Kevin Stitt.
that's it. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. He had Franklin Graham, the giant fucking preacher, preach on the state capitol. Like,
Oh, did they do the one thing where they were talking in tongues
mhm,
in the state house?
yep,
Separation of church and state.
mhm, yeah, no, and what's crazy is I'm sorry, what's wild is, like, back in Connecticut, when it's a voting day, they shut the schools down because those are the public voting places. That makes sense, it's a public place, and there's a lot of schools.
Mm-hmm.
In Oklahoma, you vote in churches. Like, my voting place was in a church.
We also did use some churches here,
Mhm.
but that it's definitely not the same in Australia.
Yeah.
Like yeah.
No, this was definitely like, no, everyone needs to go to church. Like, how are you gonna force, like, Muslims to go vote in a church?
Mm, that's bad. That's bad.
Mhm.
All right. This is from the great Yes MLMs Please group.
So, funny story, real quick. That's actually what my name is based off of. So, um,
I
I
love
saw
it.
the Yes MLMs movement, and I was like, MLM, no.
I love that.
uh-huh.
So this person says the only people you should block on social media are creepy guys. Grow up, women.
No, there's more people than that. Believe me.
It's so weird. Like,
You want to know
what?
how petty I am? I blocked people before I posted that I was moving back home because I didn't want them to know I was moving back, so I didn't have to see them. Like, I
I
will
love
block
it.
anyone I want to.
Fair enough. I so if anyone get on Blue Sky, everyone, like Blue Sky is amazing. I love it. Um, but there are accounts, and they have lists of like you can mass block people. So you can press on the list, and it'll be like a MAGA list. There's a transphobia list. There's all these really cool lists that you just press one button, block all. It's great. It's so good.
I just got a Blue Sky account. I gotta actually like set it up and be active on it. Like, I'm terrible at being active on social media that isn't Facebook or YouTube. So,
Yeah.
but I gotta get back
Um,
onto that.
yeah, and you're allowed to have whatever boundaries you like. Like, fuck off. I can block whoever I want, like it's
Right.
so dumb. Um, yeah, I think there is a fake Elon Musk account that's following me. I think. There's a few. And then there's a few ones that are like there are definitely are ones that have like Trump won, and it's like you they need liberals to own, like they won the election and they still don't seem very happy.
No, it's like, what more do
Yeah,
y'all
and
want? Shit.
but also, and as soon as they won the election, everyone's like, "Oh, life is so good now. Like, look at the stock market." And it's like, you know that he's not president yet. Like, it didn't change overnight, you fucking idiots. Oh my god.
No. And
Hmm.
shit takes time for policies to take effect, you know? So, especially in America, it's like we're not living right now in like Biden's policies. We're still dealing with Trump's policies from back when he was president, you know?
Mhm.
So, all the shit that you're complaining about, go thank your daddy Trump.
Also, there were a number of things. Like, this is why I think, as shitty as life is going to get, the Democrats they actually kept up quite a few of Trump's bad policies. Like, they
Oh
didn't, the
yeah.
wall, on and like that, the border stuff. Did some of them say the groceries went down? Oh my god,
Yep.
silly, silly people.
Mhm.
Okay, so this is Rosetta. She is in the Break Free movement, which is an adjunct, and she is such a prolific Facebook person. She posts like 3 posts a day, this long. It's crazy. Wow, another one. Beachbody is moving into an affiliate business model. Massive changes are happening in the online space. FYI, affiliate marketing is incredible when you know how to leverage high ticket. Blah. She is trying to fucking like get people to go to Enagic. That's it. Like, she's disgusting. She's so predatory, you know? Even in the Yes MLM group, they were saying, please don't, you know, don't try to poach people into your opportunity. Give people a moment to like get their shit together.
Right.
Yeah, it was disgusting.
You want to know how I can tell her engagement is terrible? Because she liked her own post and there's only 26 other people that liked it.
I didn't even notice that she did like her own post. Indeed.
Uh-huh.
Indeed.
But Melissa Collins is guilty for that. She will like every single post she makes.
Melissa. Oh, actually that's what that Victoria Cross lady, she did remind me of Melissa as well,
Uh-huh.
actually. She's got that same energy, you know.
Oh, yes. 100%.
Okay. Oh, where did that just go? Where did I go?
Wait. Hang on. The comment underneath from Michelle says, "Oh no, so glad that can't happen to the company I'm with. It will always be network style biz." Um, are you sure about that? You want to put some money on that? Because with the way
Mhm.
that MLMs are dropping like flies, you could be next. You could be next tomorrow. Like, some of these companies have given heads up, but some of them haven't. They just shut doors one day and then you're out of luck. So don't get too cozy in your MLM business.
Speaking of Melissa Collins, I have a Melissa Collins.
Ooh, she's
I
my
just
guilty
realized
pleasure.
and this is in the wild. I'm pretty sure this was in the Yes MLMs group. Um, and I sent this to Julie Joe, but I don't think that she had a chance to sort of like look at it because it's just a text post, and she usually does uh videos of her.
Yeah.
Okay. No, what? Where? Hang on, is that it? I think this is it.
Kat said the Shackley Hunt comments on her own posts with her dog's account and the rental IG account.
No. Okay, so this person says, let's see, hi, I'm new here and new to network marketing, and I'm torn honestly on whether to really go for it. Company at the end of last month because I genuinely wanted to try the products and because I thought I had made a genuine connection with the person I bought from. She's local to me and we started texting, sending voice notes, and she even said she wanted to FaceTime me. I really thought this is actually quite sad. I really thought we would be actual friends because we weren't just talking about her business. Well, I brought the products and I feel like she didn't want to be my friend at all, actually. Like she was just using me as a sale. She's been trying to get me to launch my business, and I've been reluctant due to some insecurities I've shared with her. The last real communication we had was over voice message, and I sent her a pretty vulnerable message with what's going on. Then she literally ghosted me and left me on red. Now she's sending me random screenshots of what I can post saying, you can do this. I can share the products as an affiliate or choose not to build a team if I want. That's what I was going to do, but now I'm questioning if I should even do that. It just feels gross and I feel so taken advantage of. How do you do this without making people feel like crap, without prospecting everyone? What would you do? Share as an affiliate or just walk away from the opportunity? I don't want to start any drama, but should I say something? I'm just so torn. And this literally proved my point as to why I was so hesitant of MLMs. So it's like kind of sad.
Yeah,
You
this
know, this
person
poor
just used
person.
her for a sale. She was being vulnerable with her and just ghosted her. Like, who
Mhm.
does that if you actually care about the
I know.
person?
Yeah. Anyway, Melissa Collins is in the comments. Who wants to guess the reply? that Melissa Collins gives to this? Anyone want to have a guess?
I'm gonna say Melissa Collins says, like, no, you need to do it and like prove her wrong kind of thing.
Ooh, that's a good guess. Anyone from the comments? It's right on brand for her.
Okay.
It's
Oh, is she calling someone
despicable.
stupid?
I don't know if she says stupid, but it's not good. Oh, are you working hard enough or something? No. All right. So Melissa says, I'm confused why a business decision would be made based on wanting to be someone's friend. But you trying to purchase her friendship? That's just strange. Why would you need a friend? Wouldn't it be more wise to choose a powerful mentor who can help you get what you want? Sounds like she was trying to help you start a business, which is what it sounds like you started to do, then backed off because she wouldn't get personal. Slow down and think about how weird that is. Kind of creepy, actually.
That's not what happened at all. She just twisted that so hard it snapped in half. Like,
She's so nasty.
she is.
Like, she doesn't see what was wrong with that other person. She's like, she thinks that the person who is in the wrong is the poor woman who's saying she wants personal connection.
Oh, silly humans for wanting friendships in life. Oh my goodness.
Why would you need a friend?
That sentence alone speaks volumes about her. Like, you know she's okay with not having friends.
She's so mean. Like, it was so pointed and nasty. It was definitely given Willem that your tone is pointed. It's very pointed.
You know what's sad?
Anyway,
You know the whole like, oh, there's more. Oh, there's more.
yeah, there's more.
So, you know the whole like 7 degrees of separation thing? I only have 1 degree of separation between me and Melissa Collins.
Ooh.
Yeah, I know somebody personally who knows her personally.
Oh God.
It's too close to
Oh.
comfort.
Yeah, definitely. Look, Erin is out. She's the lady with the separate. Like, she knows everybody. She's always like, I'll say, did you hear about this? And she's like, yeah. She knows before everybody. Like, oh, okay. Jessie, the lovely lady, lol, not at all what happened. What a weird way to spin it, though. That's what you said as well. That's how she recruited me. We live in the same city. We have a lot in common. Thought we were going to actually be friends, talk about getting coffee, etc. And then when I decided to join, then she ghosted me. Now I realize it's what she's been taught to do by our upline, and I don't agree with that. This is a person who's telling you in real time that they watched a training and realized that they had been a victim of that training, like, so, oh my God, that's what happened with my upline and me, and it did sound like the person is a bait and switch for friendship. Like, here's my friendship, and I'll be friends with you when we're teammates, and then it wasn't the case. So and Melissa says, okay, but if you just wanted to be friends, why join? Why not just be friends?
That
Because
wasn't
that's
the point.
like, and she wasn't offering that either. It was conditional. It was transactional, you know.
Right.
Um
A
Thankfully
friend
someone
wouldn't
came
leave
in
somebody
and
on red like that.
right, that's right. If it was like a vulnerable voice note. Wow. Someone's really overthinking this. It's not that deep. Wanting a supportive relationship in business isn't the same as purchasing friendship. Ever heard of networking? Relationships in business are often built on trust, not just power. And since when is wanting a personal connection with the people you work with creepy? Maybe take a step back and stop treating human connections like some kind of business transaction. Not everyone needs a powerful mentor to feel validated. Also, needing a friend, yeah, it's called being human.
Oh, I love
Yeah.
this person.
Ah, that's great. And you know what? Melissa Collins would not understand that. She doesn't understand human emotions in that way. She's almost like a little bit psychopathic, sociopathic, like
Oh yeah, she just like
she
sees whatever she wants to get and fuck whoever's in her way, you know?
mhm, mhm. And Melissa's reply, nah, this is why most people are so wildly unsuccessful in MLM and not in MLM. And not in MLM? Doesn't make sense, Melissa. More worried about feelings than results. She's only successful because this is what I say about Christy, the top of an adject.
Mhm.
And I used to say it about Jessie Lee, and I've said it about Courtney Shortney and Kelsey Ray. They're at the top of the compensation plan, so they think they're better than everybody else, and they think they're smarter. They think they're more charismatic. They think they're, more inspirational, intelligent,
Mhm.
perceptive, all those things because they're at the top. But that you don't have to be those things to get to the top of an MLM. You just need luck and lack of ethics,
Yeah.
like timing, like if you're in there. And Melissa's definitely guilty of that. She thinks that she is so good because she's successful in MLM. But it just is a measure of your poor ethics and the luck of where you are and fucking the CEO.
Yeah, she's really only high up there because like, she has close connections and she's a chief marketing officer, which, by the way, if you ever watch a Melissa Collins like training or what have you, she doesn't know what the fuck she's talking about. Like, she won't answer questions directly. She doesn't follow through with stuff. We saw her planner like was an absolute fail. And guess who's doing a new planner series
Freaking
for next
planner.
next year? Not just one planner. Get this. She wants to do a planner for every month. So each month you get a planner. How many months do you think that she'll go through with that?
She didn't even follow through with the other planner. The Julie
No.
Joe said the group was silent after maybe February.
Yeah, it was only a few months that it was active. And then she said, like, the whole thing just pretty much fizzled out. So, what do you mean you're going to do 12 planners?
That's she's I hope people don't buy it. I hope people don't buy it. It's so silly. You can I have a really good digital planner on my iPad. What is it? It's called Good Notes. And I bought a template planner, like an ADHD planner, and I'm just reusing the pages and I'm making like my planner for the next year and sort of, moving it around from there,
Right.
and it's great. Like if I and my planner for this year is called Planner McPlanner. Um, and so and it's really good for school. I just add my pages. I've got notes in there, and and then I've got an Echo planner as well, and that's just the name of the app is Good Notes, and you can decorate it, and it was, I think you had to pay, but it's only one of those ones where you pay once, and then you can also like pay for pages and stuff like that if you want. Like there's other options, and it's on my iPad. I can't use it as a weapon. Like
You can actually pick it up when you need to.
Oh, that planner. Oh, it's bad. It was
For
so
something
bad.
that bulky to be spiral bound. That just
And $100. What the fuck? Oh, just terrible. Is there more? I wonder. Oh, there is more. Okay.
Oh, there's still more.
So she had to go at the OP, and now she's having to go at this Amber girl.
Mhm.
I completely understand where Jessie is coming from. When I'm looking to join someone, that deep personal connection is super important to me too. Yes, I want someone who will hold me accountable, help me earn money, and give me the tools to succeed, but it has to be more than just business talk. And I think that's fair enough. Like it isn't just business. If I'm going to work a business like a business, I need to feel supported on a personal level as well. I could never join someone who's all business and doesn't take time to genuinely connect with me. Fair enough. Like, I mean, if they're selling this as a job, then it's like, yeah, you do want to enjoy being around the people.
Right.
That's not really fair to say that people are unsuccessful in MLM just because they value connection. Building relationships and having trust with, oh, this is still Amber, sorry. Are unsuccessful in MLM just because they value connection. Building relationships and having trust with the people you work with is important in any business, not just MLM. It's about balance. Yes, results matter, but feeling connected and supported can actually drive better results in the long run. Business doesn't have to be cold and impersonal to be successful. Yeah. And then the original person said, it's 2024. Exactly. It's 2024. I thought we weren't doing that hey girl fake friendship type stuff anymore. Lol, it's so gross and off-putting. I would never ever want to be that way towards someone. I am definitely not looking for the most powerful person to do business with. I am looking for the most personable and genuine. It's kind of creepy, actually, that there are people out here who don't have a problem with this type of behavior. Ooh.
I love
And then someone said to Melissa Collins, brilliant. Fucking hell.
that.
That's also, this person was like, should I still do MLM? And Melissa basically ran them off. I wouldn't do MLM after that. You know what I mean? Do you want people to do MLM, or do you want people to go away from you? Because that's what it seemed like. She was
Right.
running them off, like
She's so aggressive for
Melissa.
no reason.
I know. It was like, and this is just, Melissa in the wild. Wasn't looking for this, wasn't looking for Melissa Collins. It was just her in the wild.
That's scary.
Yeah. Oh shit, we're supposed to be playing bingo. Sorry, everybody. I'm like, we went back to the main page, and I'm like, oh, bingo. Sorry, we haven't been playing bingo, everybody. We'll have to play bingo next week. I'll definitely see what the Clown Town's doing next week. But we might leave it there, humans.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here is the window I want to be in. Well, I was talking to yesterday in the political thing, I was talking about a podcast I want to start with somebody, and I asked them and they said yes. So I was like, yay. Oh, just nearly knocked the fan over. Yeah, so I'm starting another podcast, but this one's going to be about Australian politics because we have federal election coming up, and he's really interesting. He was he was in jail in Bulgaria. There was like some like a fight, and somebody got stabbed and died, and he got convicted of it, so he was in prison for a while in Bulgaria. He's Australian. It happened when he was like 18 or 19. It was just like a big misstanding, and like wasn't he was just out on a night out, and just bad luck and circumstance and being over there, and but he's really left wing and anti-fascist and anti-capitalist and all that sort of stuff. And I met him through Instagram, but he's in the local Greens party here, so
Nice.
yeah, and it's very intelligent because he used his time in prison to learn about the world and do lots of reading and things like that. He's definitely like a abolitionist and all that sort of stuff as well. Because that's what I was going to say. When you were talking about the migrant labor,
Hmm.
my biggest fear with migrant labor is they're going to make people in prison do it. Like,
Yeah.
and I think that's what is going to happen. Honestly,
Yeah.
which is bullshit, because they'll have to get rid of the cruel and unusual punishment part of the Constitution, because making people pick strawberries in hot sun and all that sort of stuff is cruel and unusual punishment for sure.
Oh yeah. And you have no choice, you know?
That's right. Yep. All right. Well, thank you so much for jumping on with me. I'm so
Uh,
excited.
Thanks for having me. This
And
was fun as
the
always.
other thing I realized is that I've been streaming to the Clown Town this whole time, because they're like on, because Val set the stream up, so like it's on both of them at the moment. So
Yep.
if you've been on one, come on over to the other one. And I'm sorry that you clicked on it and you're not seeing Val and Gus, you're just seeing Tish and Wendy. But okay, we're pretty good.
Yeah, I can turn the camera on once in a while.
Well, we have to finish our Randy stream.
Yeah. Oh man. We'll have to set that up for when I get back. I should be there like
I'm
sometime next
still
week.
flabbergasted. Okay,
Oh,
cool.
sorry.
Because I'm on
You cut out for a
holidays.
second.
I'm
I
on holidays.
didn't mean to talk over. Oh,
No,
good.
that's okay. I'm on holidays for the next couple of months, so around about. I go back in late January.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's on Clowntown because it, like, when Val clicked it, like they must have, like, I just clicked start streaming and I didn't check to see where it was streaming. So hello Clowntown viewers. Yeah, Randy, I can't believe Randy did his fly up in that thing. I just can't believe
I'm
it.
still
Like,
scarred. I'm still
I
scarred.
know. All right, well, we will see everybody next time. I think Tishmas will start tomorrow or the next day. So stay focused. What have you got coming up, Wendy?
Um,
Are you sort of like taking a break because you're moving, or are
yeah, I'll
you
probably get back into stuff sometime next week.
okay?
I just got to figure out some dates on when I'm actually leaving. But you'll see me and Jen, Mrs. Pico Speaks, do bomb party stuff randomly. So that'll probably be my
Okay,
next thing I do.
okay, all right. Well, see everybody next time. All right, bye bye.
Bye.